Hello, I am going to make chocolate eclair cups. On the 14th, it's Pi Day, and I asked Taylor's teacher if I could make chocolate eclair pie cake. No. And he said, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. So these are fun to take to parties or have for parties or for a classroom party, birthday party, a potluck, whatever. So I will show you how to do it, and you may not already know how, but this is how I do it. Okay, so I'm just going to start out with two, what are they, the 5 ounce? 4.5 cup servings, and it's just vanilla pudding. I had a hard time finding vanilla pudding ever since, you know what, we can't find anything at the store anymore. I'm not going to say it on here. But you just start out with two big packages. I'm starting out with two big packages because that's what I want to make. If you wanted to make like a 9x13 pan, you totally could. You're probably going to have leftover pudding stuff, but that's okay. You can always put it somewhere and use it later. Okay, just going to put these in here. You don't want to inhale the pudding part because that'll make you sneeze. It's 10:05, so I'm going to try to tell you what time it is. This is super fast. Doesn't hardly take any time. The only time it takes is for you to be able to let it sit up. So you have to let it sit for at least 12 hours, if not 24 hours. All right, so for each package, I'm going to put 3 cups of milk. So this is a 2-cup thingamajig. So I'm going to put 6 cups. And I'm not putting all the milk because I'm making the pudding, the pie recipe versus the pudding. So you just stir it. Well, this is why you should read. That was for 2 packages, 3 cups of milk. So I have to put 2 more packages in. You know, it looks like it's the big package, but it's not. It's that small package. Well, they got me. Because I was stirring and I'm like, this does not look thick. It looks very runny. So, I don't know. Still looks runny. I don't know. We might have to start this whole video all over. I've never used the Sonic. It says beat for 1 minute. Okay. It's getting thicker now, but still. I hate listening to that noise, so I'll pause it. Okay, just so you know, like I do cook and bake and whatever. This is what the Sonic is. This is what the original one is. And so typically when they come in this size, that's double, but apparently not with the Sonic. So just watch. Okay, it did get thick, which is good. Okay, you're going to pour that. I mean, it'll get thicker too, but as it gets cold. Pour that in another container. And then you're going to add 2 things of Cool Whip. Now, it doesn't matter what kind you buy. You just have to add it. Okay. 1, and I just defrosted these. I always keep them in the freezer. You can, which is kind of nice. Cool Whip you can put in the refrigerator, defrost it, and then say, I didn't need to use it, whatever. You throw it back in the freezer as long as it's within 2 weeks. Now, if you do it and it's like liquidy on the bottom or something, then it's really not good. Should probably not use it. Mine were not. I buy whatever's on sale. Okay. Ooh, I almost licked my finger. All right. I keep stopping it because I have to take videos to do my TikTok ones or my reels. So that's why I keep stopping it. All right. So we're just going to stir it all up. It's going to make a lot. I feel like I should have had a longer spatula. All right, let me get it stirred. I'm a little worried. Looks awfully soupy. We shall see. Maybe we'll put extra graham crackers. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll do a few of these just so you can see. I had to take the graham crackers out of the package because if I don't, my dogs go nuts. Because apparently one time I gave them a graham cracker. So anytime they hear that packaging, which I'm not going to do, they go nuts. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I just always take it out of the package. Okay, so I'm just putting like half of or actually a fourth. A fourth, children. You know how we learn about fractions? This is a whole. This is a half. You know, that'd be pretty darn good bringing these in for you guys for your math. Maybe I will tomorrow as snack. Do frosting. We could just eat them, I guess. Whatever. These don't have to be all pretty. Most people just eat them anyways. They don't really judge you. Well, they judge you how they taste, but they don't really judge you on how they look. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do. I have no clue. People judging all the time, right? Anyways. These are nice, though, to take with you or places. And you can make it a head, which is so nice. Okay. Okay. And then I have my big scoop from Pampered Chef. And I think I'm going to put a scoop in. I have made these before, but it's been a while. So not like quite a full scoop, I guess. Because you want to get a couple layers in there. So like almost a full scoop, like maybe, that's so runny. So it looks like a full scoop. And it kind of just goes right in. And if you want, you can hit it down. Whatever. Okay, the snow has been crazy around Ohio. We were supposed to get this huge snowstorm. Everybody was prepared, because I teach, to be off school on Friday. Nothing really. Then today, on the weekend, of course, I go to get up and it's snowy, icy, all this other stuff. And I'm like, I can't even go to church, which I was not happy about. But that's how it goes in Toledo, or Ohio. I don't live in Toledo, but close to it. Okay, so that's all we're doing. We're going to fill these up. I'm going to pause. Okay, so you're just going to do the same thing, kind of where you place it. It'll look like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's a nice thing. These are so good. They don't have to be perfect looking. People are going to still eat them. They are not going to complain. At least to your face, they're not. Then you're going to add more, but not a lot, because you still got to add another thing of graham cracker and then the frosting. So you want to put it so it covers it, but you don't want to put a ton. you can hit it so it goes down. Now, if you're wondering where all those other ones went, I put them over. I don't know, can you see them? Oh yeah, you can see them all right here. So I'll tell you how many of these make. Now, I got these little containers on Amazon. They're the 5-ounce plastic containers. They have lids, which is nice. So that is the only thing about these. You can't ship them, Well, I mean, I think you could if you had, what is that, dry ice? Something like that. So let's see. We are at 10. Oh my gosh, we're at 10:24. Okay. I always think it's not going to take that long. And then somehow it just does. Probably because I keep turning the video off. I'm trying to be quiet, but enough so you guys can hear me, but not wake up my family. Because we do have school tomorrow. I was thinking I'll just take these in tomorrow. They can keep them in the fridge until Pi Day 3:14. 3.14. I don't know any more than that. Just 3.14. Okay. I mean, I know you guys don't need to see me do all this. I guess you could fast forward. I'm curious to see how many they make. The thing is, I thought I was using for pudding things. So it all kind of worked out the way it was supposed to. But good to know about Sonic that they look bigger than they really are. And the thing is, I am going to keep the video because I was like, you know what? That's what happens. I mean, I'm not perfect. I never say I am. I always tell the kids at school, Jesus is the only one perfect. I do make mistakes. That's just how life is. So I do make mistakes when I'm cooking. And sometimes, even when I'm putting things together, sometimes mistakes lead to stuff that you're like, ooh, this is good. So, or it leads to a new recipe, which one time I used peanut butter pudding. I can't find it though. It was at Big Lots or something, and it was a name brand. I can't even think what the brand was, but it was pudding, and it was peanut butter pudding, and I did peanut butter pudding in this, and actually it was really good. Okay, I'm gonna pause this real quick. That is my ice machine. Okay, so last layer. I'm gonna put these on. The dog still thinks she's getting some graham cracker. I've not given her any. She just thinks she is. I kind of try to fill it up like that, so it's on pretty much the whole thing. It's not going to matter if it's not. Like this one's crossed over. It seriously is fine. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, Hershey chocolate, yum. I feel like this is the best. Now, I know people have not been able to get it, and if you can't find it, then, do what you got to do. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 30 seconds because it has not been refrigerated. So it is kind of, room temperature-ish. I always kind of just look and see how it is. You don't want it too runny. Because if it gets too hot, it gets, changes color and gets real weird. So you don't want it too hot. So maybe check your microwave. Make sure this is the consistency you want. Okay. Not any, you don't want it to look like chocolate syrup. You want it to still be thick, I guess. That's what I want to say. Okay. So then when it's like that, which is great, you just take it and you just spoon it on carefully And I mean, people like chocolate. So now the trick is you have to let these set up. They cannot go, you cannot put the lid on right now, because if you put the lid on, what's going to happen is you're going to put the lid on and then that chocolate is going to stick right here, and that's not going to be good. So what I have, like, because I'll keep them like this overnight, or if you make them, because I'm not going to stay up until they're done. If you make them like in an hour, you can put the lids on. But I'm going to put them in here, which these are perfect because they shut and they're perfect. So get those on Amazon too. I get a whole 100 of them on Amazon. It's like $72 or something. I don't know. They may have gone up. I don't remember. But anyways, so that's all you're doing. And then when they're set, you can put the lids on. And then I have these cute little spoons that are so stinking adorable. They're like tiny. And then I tape it onto the lid. So that's all they need. They have the spoon, their little cup. They can throw it away. Obviously, I'm not going to reuse any of this. But it makes for a nice little snack. And it is, I'm going to tell you the time. Hold on. So you know really how long this has taken. And it probably wouldn't have taken me as long it doesn't take me as long if I'm not doing videos. Kids hate when I do videos. So it's 10:36 right now. And I told you I would tell you how many it makes. So let me see. You don't want to be stingy with the chocolate. Even if you have to get 2 cans, it's okay. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So about 30. I probably could have made 30 because there's enough in here. But so about 29, 30 of them. Not too bad. I'm not going to give all those to the class. I don't know. I'll probably give at least 12. And then to Taylor's class, or maybe a little more. And then I think my father-in-law would love these. He's probably never had them from me. So I think he would like them. Hopefully going to get it over there. Anyways. Alrighty. That is it. These are chocolate Eclair cups. They're single servings. And they're perfect. Okay, I did stay up. So these are kind of set up like they're not going to drip out. And so you can put the lids on. And then after you put the lids on, you can drop spoons on the floor. No, then you put this tiny little spoon on here. Looks so cute. Now you can do it like this. I just find it easier to do it like this, I think. Let me make sure I can get them back in. Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Put the lids on. I guess if it does get on the lid, because maybe it's not set up totally, then they can just lick off the lid, right? Not a big deal. Okay, so that is it. That is the chocolate Eclair little thing. Isn't that cute? So cute. Alrighty, have a good night.